Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and tonight I will be reviewing Hoffa with Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson. This is a directed by Danny DeVito movie, which I love Danny DeVito, man. He's great. This movie has really good acting by Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson for sure. Excuse me. Um, Jack Nicholson did so good in this that he was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor, which rightfully so he should have been. I don't know who won it that year, but man, he did a fantastic job. And not only that, he looks like Hoffa. So this movie is based off a real person and everything like that. The real Hoffa was the head guy for the laborers union Teamsters. I currently work at a place where I have a union, and we could use a guy like that. Seriously, man. I mean, I know he was busted for doing this and that and whatnot, but I mean, he also got stuff done, man. People liked him. So let's go ahead and get right into this here. Like I said, Danny DeVito was the director. He's also directed stuff like Death to Smoochie, which I have seen, but not for a while. He directed Matilda. I've actually never seen Matilda. And Throw Mama from the Train. I have seen that. That is quite a wild ride. Let's see. IMDb gave this a 6.6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 52%. Dog Bones gave it a 3 out of 4. I give it a 7 out of 10. The cinematography for this was excellent. It was so excellent that it got an Academy Award for Best Cinematography, and rightfully so it should have. It was really, really good. The explosion scenes in this, the main one, in the early stage of the movie, was fantastic, man. That was like on par with today's stuff. It was really, really, really good. The music, I really enjoyed the music. It went well with the movie. The casting, like you got, like I said, Danny DeVito, Jack Nicholson, J.T. Walsh, Armand Asante, and Robert Prosky. Oh, and John C. Riley. That's a pretty awesome cast for this movie, and it did really well. Oh, and no, don't want to say it. Um, Budget of $35 million on a box office of 29.3. So it didn't make its money, but it did fairly, like, I mean, yeah, it didn't really make the money back, but it was a good movie. It really was. I enjoyed it. There's a scene in this movie where they're deer hunting, and you can totally tell that scene is like somebody literally pulled down a little thing, a little like background, and threw some lighting on there, and then in front of it they threw some leaves and some tree branches and whatnot. The set probably cost not very much, but it was really, really, it was cool. I mean, the deer was about as fake as possible as well. Part of me was like, God, this is just what in the world? But the other part was like, this is whole. It's so like noticeable that it's funny, and it's not that bad. Uh, yeah. Before I forget, the other thing I want to point out was the screenplay was done by David Mamet. So he has done the movie Heist, which I enjoy the hell out of that movie. It also stars Danny DeVito in that one as well. And after watching that movie, I totally see a lot of this from that. Right, so let's see here. Interesting fact, Jimmy Hoffa is one of Jack Nicholson's favorite roles. Other interesting thing is Tim Burton had a cameo in this. I'm not going to tell you where, but the funny thing was I had to look it up because I didn't even notice that that was him in the movie. But yeah, he's in it. Very split second, but he is there. And I guess the one thing that I was kind of upset about is Robert Prosky's role in this was very small, which sucks because I really was excited once I saw that he was in this. I was like, yes, all right, Hill Street Blues guy. But it's all right. This was a good movie. I really give props to Danny Devito. He did a good job in this one, and I definitely enjoyed it. And I'm sorry, I know that you guys are probably like, "What is that little bell?" My cat's running around just going insane right now. But next up on my list for reviews is gonna be Memphis Belle. So I just watched this last night. So stay tuned for that and check out my letterboxd. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. But yeah, you guys have a good night. All right.